going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
If you travel through China, you go into an office building, you walk up and the employees have the facial recognition. They don't have badges or anything of that sort. They can track their citizens everywhere without worrying about it. For China, it makes a lot of sense. It does cause the rest of the central banks, and I meet with central banks a lot. I just met with one yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. Please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. And in the times that we're in right now, we definitely need to know how the world works.
Much love
to those who purchased the Three Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. And remember, the New World Order cryptos are in my Patreon. Plus, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. And that is so important because as we can see right now, we have the first quarter main event. And we know they're going to ride this towards the end of the year. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And right now, the market is flat. And like I stated, they had pulled back on a repo. Grayscale pulled back. Yields are still high, so I did not see a pump this weekend. Don't forget, we have CME opens tonight. We know it swings the market. And then, guys, this week coming up, we know we're going to have a roller coaster ride. Now, don't forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, we have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC, and then plus, guys, we have the Fed. Make sure you're paying attention to the actual repo. And then plus, the Fed gives us guidance on Tuesday and Wednesday. Remember, guys, the Fed has trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline. EU has trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline. But, guys, that's to build the fourth industrial revolution. They have to destroy this legacy market in order for the fourth industrial revolution to rise. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. So this global economy is going to take a big hit. Energy crisis, food crisis. We see commodities going crazy. We are definitely living in Revelations. And remember, Revelations just means to reveal a new age. And right now, that's the digital age. And we definitely see it coming. Well, robots, algorithms, and drones will control the economy. And the sheep will go inside the metaverse. And that's the reason why data and cloud is so important. Because if I can upload your brain to the cloud, that means I can delete it or manipulate it. And don't forget, teamwork makes the dream work. Someone sent in my Patreon the actual show Upload on Amazon Prime. And it gives you a wonderful look at the fourth industrial revolution. And also, guys, we have Grayscale. Do not forget to pay attention to the Grayscale whale. If you're buying and selling billions at a time, you're going to move the market. Do not forget to pay attention to the actual allocations. And then on top of that, guys, we know they're trying to push that Bitcoin spot ETF. The SEC has until, I think, June or July to respond. So make sure you're keeping an eye on that. Now, guys, getting into the video of David from R3. We know that China's leading us into the fourth industrial revolution. I proved it time and time again, the Society 5.0 videos. China having the world reserve currency, the digital yuan, their own applications, Alipay, WeChat, Union Pay for the credit cards, which we know that Russia is using. And then also they have the alternative, the SWIFT, which is going to cause a currency war. We already saw the simulation. But guys, we went from Bitcoin, altcoin, DeFi, NFTs, and now you see that they're pushing regulation. And then the next step, guys, is a global identification. We know in China, facial recognition, they've been using for years. When it comes to the kids with these video games, they have to scan their face to ensure they're not on the video game too long. And there's nothing wrong with a global ID. There's nothing wrong with facial recognition and biometrics if you did not know the evil intentions behind it. Now we have Global ID 2020, and we know when they give us dates, that's when they start working behind the curtain. It's not the date everybody's going to be using it. It's the data when they start pushing the agenda. We have Ripple and partners with PayStream, this collecting data. All this information inside of this application that would normally be basically on a passport or a driver's license. Now, we know identity theft happens now, and we've heard of the horror stories. But when it comes to this technology, if a person takes your identity with this new global identity system, they can actually become you. But if you look at all the founders of PayStream, it's some big names. And while all these people are in the same agenda with global ID, we have Microsoft, we have Accenture, we have Gavi, and we know Ripple partners with all of them. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Remember, guys, blockchain and tokenization gives the New World Order the all-seeing eye. Plus, they're able to see every transaction. That means they can tax every transaction. With cryptocurrency, taxes will automatically come out. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. And then on top of it, with a push of a button, they can take you out of the global payment system. And that is the reason why it's so important for you to educate yourself on the technology and not just the money. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Cryptoteacher Stock Channel, Cryptoteacher Stocks. So you have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, their own stocks, the C-word, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money. What are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.